In Canada, with the Fort McMurray wildfire in northern Alberta carving a new path of destruction, many affected residents have evacuated to Edmonton for safety. To help these fire victims, a team of Tzu Chi volunteers headed to Edmonton from Vancouver on the 11th to see how they can offer their services. Learning of the fire victims' needs for blankets, volunteers plan to have more than 4,000 thick eco-friendly blankets arrive in Edmonton by the 20th.
The Fort McMurray fire in Alberta, Canada has displaced tens and thousands of residents. Many have been placed in emergency shelters 300 kilometers away in Edmonton. Tzu Chi Canada Chapter's disaster assessment team set out at 3 a.m. on the 11th from Vancouver to reach Edmonton to further understand what these fire victims need. Meeting with their local counterparts, besides discussing how to provide humanitarian aid, volunteers also canvassed for donations at a local supermarket.
You're trying to find out something more for your daily using, right?
Yeah.
For this period of time.
If there is a ocean now, then we are going to go back home.
Need,
Then we
but you
can
didn't
go back.
see there.
The only thing that they didn't have, and this was back on Wednesday and Thursday, was laundry detergent.
Arriving at the distribution center, volunteers find the Edmonton Emergency Relief Services Society, whom they have worked with before, in charge. AERSS was also quick to mention that residents need blankets in the cold nights. Besides showing the crew Tzu Chi's eco-friendly blankets, the volunteers also demonstrated how useful the Jingsi-folding bed can be.
More comfortable than the one with the metal springs.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. There's no
It's good for the back.
Very soft and warm, and sometimes a blanket just feels like a nice hug when you've had such a terrible disaster and the weather is still a little bit cool and you need to have a good rest or stay warm at night. Wrap yourself up in a nice warm soft blanket. It takes a lot of your worries away.
The local government is grateful for the enthusiastic emergency response. However, as it's a long road ahead, they hope the assistance can be a long-term plan.
There are many, many difficult stories. So I'm hoping that all of Canada and all of the international community will stand firm with Fort McMurray in the future. We're going to need a lot of help going forward.
It is estimated that on the 20th of the month, Tzu Chi's extra thick eco-friendly blankets and other daily necessities will arrive at the distribution center for the disaster victims. Tzu Chi volunteers also vowed to stay by their side for as long as needed.